All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, and the elders of GM Master Rule as well. Peace and salutation to the elect. My name is Ainal. The title of this video is U.S. Suspends Strategic Partnership with Georgia. And basically, we're just going to grab these articles real quick and, grab some precepts. I found it interesting because this is over there in the area of Armenia, Turkey, and near Russia, and it's kind of right in between them. So it makes sense that they suspended the strategic partnership because those countries or nations are prophesied to join Russia to attack America. So them suspending this partnership, is prophecy. So we're getting to it. Ezekiel 38 will grab also. Um, Bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna just read this article. And I will grab it. It says U.S. suspends strategic partnership with Georgia. And I got a map and everything pulled up. I don't think I need this right here. I'm gonna grab the map. The United States has suspended its strategic partnership with Georgia, according to a statement by U.S. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller, officially released on November 30th. And that was today. All right. It says the decision was made due to recent anti-democratic actions by Georgia's government, which have violated key provisions of the bilateral partnership. All right, so it says we stand with you. International response to Georgia's protests against halting EU integration. So for whatever reason, what they're telling us is that the peoples of this nation, we just say nation of people, country, we just say country, is upset because the government did not want to integrate EU. Which is like what NATO and EU. Yeah, basically European Union. I was trying to find the name of it. I knew the name of it, I couldn't find it. So they're trying to add this place into the European Union, and the people was like, upset that the government didn't do it. So anyway, it says Georgia's government decision shows that their goal is to gain control over the country through lies and intimidation, steering it toward Russia instead of the EU. And like I said, this makes perfect sense because they're right in the middle of the countries prophesied in the Bible to be on the side of Russia. It says what is stated in the White House statement. It says the decision by Georgian Dream to suspend Georgia EU accession process goes against the promise to the Georgian people enshrined in their constitution to pursue full integration into the European Union and NATO. By suspending Georgia's EU accession process, it's just funny that this is even talked about right now. Georgian Dream has rejected the opportunity for closer ties with Europe and made Georgia more vulnerable to the Kremlin. The Georgian people overwhelmingly, it makes sense once I bring out the map. It says the Georgian people overwhelmingly support integration with Europe. The United States condemns the excessive use of force by police against Georgian seeking to exercise their rights to assemble and expression, including their freedom to peacefully protest. We call on all sides to ensure protest remains peaceful. And America is saying a lot, about this situation, but not a lot about the situation in Israel. So they're saying that the Georgian nation or country of people is using extreme force on the people, and they're upset about that. I think it's more so they're upset about the fact that these individuals are not trying to have an EU ascension, which that doesn't make any sense at all. It says, I mean, I guess it do because you got Turkey over there and everything. But anyway, Georgian Dream, various anti-democratic actions have violated the core tenets of our U.S.-Georgia strategic partnership, which was based on shared values and commitments to democracy, rule of law, civil society, respect for human rights, and fundamental freedoms. This is what the U.S. is saying, and anti-corporation efforts. As a result, the United States has suspended this mechanism. All right, so they suspended this strategic partnership. We reiterate our call to the Georgian government to return to its Euro-Atlantic path, transparently investigate all parliamentary election irregularities, and repel anti-democratic laws that limit freedoms of assembly and expression. All right, so that's the point. They stopped this EU ascension with the people. So I'm gonna get the map. So you got the map. You can zoom out a little bit. So you got Turkey here. You got Ukraine, of course, and you got Russia, right? And then you got Armenia. And then you have these people. These people are fighting a little bit. And Russia is a guard to Armenia. Even now, you can search it up. They're saying, they think Russia actually helps these people here. They're trying to say, hey, you guys be peaceful, all right? So we have Turkey, and then, Iran and all of that over here, Tehran, all of this, right? Then you got Armenia right here, and then you have Georgia. Now, I'm pretty sure this is Georgia. I looked it up. This is Georgia they're talking about. And then, boom, you got Russia up here. So this goes down to Russia, and that's Ukraine right there, right? So this person is in the middle of, prophecy, basically. So, it makes sense that they suspend that partnership. So anyway, let's grab Ezekiel 38. Now, what's something I was looking for? Hold on. Jeremiah 49. All right, bear with me. I'm looking for something real quick. This is Jeremiah 51:11. Okay, it is that. All right, cool. All right, so we got Ezekiel 38. We have verse 1. It says, "And the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashmiawashai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him." Right, so the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal is Russia, right? So Gog and the land of Russia, right? So it's Russia and the land of Russia against basically Turkey, right? This is what this saying, Meshech and Tubal is Turkey. We're going to grab some precepts, of course. It says, "And say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashmiawashai, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal," right? So this is saying Russia is the leader of Turkey. It says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shield, all of them quote, handling swords. It says Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya, which is the African you know nations. It says with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer, which is Germany, right? And all his bands, the house of Togomar of the north quarters, which is Turkey, all his bands, and many people with thee. So be thou prepared and prepare thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So right, that's the point. Now we're gonna jump to Jeremiah 51. So Jeremiah 51, precept right here, it says Jeremiah 51:11, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh, Bashmi al Shai, have raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes, right? And the Medes is modern day Russia. It says, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi al Shai, the vengeance of his temple, right? So the Most High is stirring up the Medes, which is Russia, to come against Babylon the Great with those other nations that I mentioned. And make bright the arrows are these nuclear missiles that's going to be shot over here with these ICBMs missiles, right? So they're going to put the nuclear warheads in the missiles, and Russia has just showed forth a missile that goes Mach 10, really fast missile. He said he can put nuclear missiles in there, but when he hit Ukraine with it, it wasn't nuclear missiles, but he said he can put it in there. So the Most High is showing his power and his strength. That's Isaiah 54:16. The Most High has created the we'll grab it real quick. The Smith. Jeremiah is Isaiah 54. It says Isaiah 54:16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So the Most High Yahweh Bashmi al Shai did this, right? He created the person who created the missiles, right? The nuclear missiles, the rockets, all of that. And of course, pursuant to us, no trouble shall come near us. Isaiah 54:17, it says, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord Yahweh Bashmi al Shai, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashmi al Shai, right? So we are called by the Lord's name, right? We're the apple of his eye, his holy treasure, right? His holy people, set apart people, Deuteronomy 7:6. So going back over here. So that was a point, jumping down to 27. Let me see. Jeremiah 21:27. It says, set up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, call together against her the kingdoms of Ararat, Minia, and Askenaz, appoint a captain against her, cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillar. So this is Russia is going to be that captain against these different nations. And you got Ararat, which is Turkey, Minia, which is Armenia, and then the not the Ashkenazi Jew, but the Ashkenaz, which is Germany, basically, right? So that's Germany anyway. In verse 28 says, prepare against her the nations. So prepare against her, prepare against Babylon the Great. Prepare against her the nations. So many nations joined unto what? The Medes. It says, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord Yahweh Bashmi al Shai shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitant. Right. So the Most High Yahweh Bashmi al Shai, has spared Esau Edom to cancel out that thing right there. And that's Proverbs 21. So I'll grab that real quick. That'd be that. It says Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Basmiel Shai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So USA has just, you know, basically canceled out agreement between them, you know. And I mean, once again, here's Armenia, here's Turkey, and there's Russia, there's Iran. So these people are going to be aligned. And then, of course, if you get Revelation 17, because even more people that's not mentioned yet is going to be aligned, you know, which is a part of the, you know, that NATO EU. So just to the point, Revelation 17 and 16, it says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." Right, and basically these 10 horns are the vassal states, which is NATO EU, which is joined unto Babylon the Great, that will turn on her and hate her because of the current political crisis that's happening in the world, right? Different sanctions and different things that are crippling the economies of America's allies, because America is trying to cripple their enemies, and it's backfiring, right? So now that's what's happening. So even if these people did join the EU, they probably would have turned on America anyway. With that, I'll say shalom to those elect, which consists of men, women, and children. Shalom. And I believe that was it. I got everything. Let me actually grab this, because what you have is uproars of the people, because it is too. So Mark 13 and 3. So it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives against the temple, Peter and James and John and Andrew asked him privately, "Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign when all these things shall be fulfilled?" And Yahushua answered them, and Yahushua answering them began to say, "Take heed lest any man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet." Now imagine if we didn't have the wisdom and the knowledge and understanding to know that these things are taking place. People is bugging out, you know, people buying bunkers, stocking up on food, people leaving the country, people searching up the safest place to live in the world that nuclear missiles can't hit, you know, and things like that, that they don't have the understanding. As far as scriptures say, in what is it? I believe it's Isaiah 33 and 6. Isaiah 33 and 6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord Yahweh Basmiel Shai is his treasure," right? And because we fear the Lord, we're in this word, right? We're in these prophecies, right? We're in the understanding of what's happening in these last days. Therefore, we're not bugging out. Now, I was over here at Mark. It says, Mark 13 and 7, "And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet." Now, let me grab this real quick, go to the article. Oh, right here, it says, ex-UK PM Boris Johnson admits West is in a proxy war with Russia. You know, so some people don't even believe that America and Russia is at war, but they're in a proxy war, which is like things like, you know, BRICS forming, you know, sending threats between each other and things like that. So that's pretty interesting. There you go. You know, just an article basically. And I wanted that because wars, rumors of wars, right? So right now, the West and Russia, which is America and Russia, are in a proxy war. And eventually they will lock into World War III, because the least of the flock is dragging America, Babylon, and Great to war over here. So, Mark. It says in verse 8, Mark 13 and 8, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows." You know, so that's the point. That's the point. You know, as I said, you have stuff going on And these people are actually, there's riots and stuff happening over there, uproars of the people. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1, it says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when thou shalt be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. It says, so I got, upwards the people, right? It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath beginning and an end, the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and its effects and signs, right? And that's why you have people can complain about, I'm trying to, you got make America great again. You got people saying, I want things to get back to normal, right? We're in those effects and signs, right? We're at the end. That's why things are abnormal, right? That's why things is just crazy, So with that, Lord willing, we're edified from this lesson. I'll say shalom to the hopeful elect, which consists of men, women, and children. Shalom.